Hi, I'm Don Schaefer, and this is video blog number 15, and I'm so happy that you're with us one more week here. We've been discussing various topics. Last week we talked about stepping up your passion. We talked about the fact of how important your passion is in life, and it was interesting in discussing all this because talking with people this week, because I know last week I had talked a little bit about you responding to these video clips, and we had a couple response. And it was interesting because we looked at the fact that your passion is much like falling in love. You don't plan on falling in love, but all of a sudden it just happens. And I know a lot of times people say, well, I love to fall in love, and they go out and they try to meet people and stuff, and all of a sudden the right moment happens and they fall in love. We find that passion is very much like that. It's, you've got things that you like to do, things that you're involved with, but yet, it takes a moment where all of a sudden it becomes your passion, where you become obsessed with it. And then we also talk about love a little bit and the fact that it has to be maintained. It's not something that it just takes care of itself. You have to do different areas and different items to maintain that type of love. And that's where your passion is the same way. If you have a passion in your life, you have an area that you're going after in life. And again, this is a principle here, a principle of achieving areas of success in your life. You need to maintain that. You need to enrich those thoughts. You need to do and get around people who share maybe your passion, because that passion is very important, and that passion has a life expectancy. And that's where if you can build it and build it to the point where it can take care of itself, it's in great shape. It's in great shape. It'll carry you through the days where you just don't feel real passionate, but the passion that you have will carry you through all that. Well, this week I want to talk a little bit about something that I think is important also, and that's called stopping the insanity. They say that insanity is doing the same thing and expecting change. It's so many people in life, they want change in their life. Our Creator has created us in a way that we choose. We choose what we do, and therefore we get the results of what we do. And if the results are not what we want, so many times people will say, well, I don't know what's going on here. Well, possibly there needs to be a change. And that's what they say insanity is. Doing the very same thing day in and day out and expecting change. It just does not happen. And that's where we're encouraging you to look into your life and look for the opportunity that our Creator might have given you to be able to change, to be able to see things in a different way, and to be able to stop the insanity of expecting something without having to do something to obtain all that. And that's where we've been created with great potential in mind. And I know, that, and we've been saying this all along, that every one of us has a purpose in life. It's up to us to find it. And there's a mission that we were designed for. Everyone was designed with a mission in mind. But we have to find this mission, and we have to be able to get ourselves to the point where we can say, yes, this is it, and this is the changes I need to make to obtain this. We need to put a plan together, and we need to follow that plan and allow our life to blossom. And that's where a lot of the happiest, most successful individuals are the ones that have taken their life off of autopilot. With my grandsons, a lot of times I pretend I'm in the car and I pretend I'm flying a plane, and I like to put it on autopilot and just goof off with them. But I can't do that. I have to hang on to the steering wheel. And that's what happens to so many people in life. I think they've placed their life on autopilot. We have to stop this insanity. Because what happens when you let go of the steering wheel of your car playing autopilot, you crash. You hit whatever's in front of you wherever it wants to go. And a lot of times people live their lives that way. And this is dangerous. And this is very fearful and worrisome because you never know what's in front of you. But today, I'm asking you to stop the insanity. Let's get our hands on the steering wheel. Let's get it off of autopilot, and let's start steering our lives. Let's start looking for the changes that are necessary. Let's try to find our purpose in life and put a plan to obtain it so that we know where we're going and that we're nurturing this. And this is a principle. This is a principle. So many times people allow themselves to be placed on autopilot. We need to stop that insanity and live life today. And I want to thank you once again for being with me. I'm going to wish you a great week. May the Lord bless you, and we will see you next week. Thank you.